Harry Potter, Hogwarts Castle, and epic extensions. Extension Build 2. Bag 2. Hello and welcome to Square Ghost, and here we are with the beginning of part 79, and this of course is bag 2 of this set. And I've already sort of got myself into a bit of a tiz where these here, it's like a 3 brick by 3 brick. I couldn't find them. All I could find was the 3 and then by 1. And I'd done the most stupidest thing, as I said to my wife. I hadn't opened bags 2. There you go. There's some there. There's some there. I'd built up this particular section as you would a mock with the bags, because there's no numbered for the big plates, the big frames, Technic frames. And then it suddenly dawned on me, this is bag 2, and of course that's where they were. So that was done. Okay, we put them on, everything's okay. We've then built up this little section here. They're going to fit together, and then we do a bit more. But I've come to show you a couple of things. Now, some of you are going to say there's enough information there for you to build these in steps. And there is, if I'm honest, there is. Now, I think they're very, very small. I prefer to be on my monitor, and if I quickly show you my monitor, that's the difference. Sorry for flickering screen. So you can see it gives me more insight. If I flick back a step, when I was originally building this up, I built the one up as it tells you to do. Came to this point, I thought, well, there's 3 there. How come there's 3? And I hadn't noticed. It did say, so it's me times 3. Whereas if I'm off the monitor, if I'm off the digital builds, I pick it up easier. So yes, it's a kev thing before anybody says anything, but please, all I would say is pay close attention to your build plans. So like I say, I've waffled on long enough. Let's stick these together, stick it to the big frame, and you're going to see how big it is. Right, off we go. Right, so we're continuing on with part 79, bag 2 as such. And as you can see, what I've done, I've slightly deviated from the plans, and I'll tell you why. All these are borders, so they'll go to the border of the big frame, the same with that, the same with that. And what it would have meant me doing was taking it to the table, taking the frame off, taking me to the table, putting the next one off. I thought it would be much easier to make up the 3 side borders, as you can see, and I'll get in a little bit closer for you, just so as you can see, and then I'll move them to the side, bring in the big frame, and then connect as they need to go. And there you have it. And I've not got the flash on for a purposeful reason. I just wanted you to have a look at the frame without being dazzled. Now, as far as I can tell, that is the footprint size. Don't get me wrong, we'll have our rocks coming over. Just look at that. I'm struggling to get it into shot. And you can see what we've done. We've plated, we've used and there you have it. That is the end of part 79, or bag 2 of the set. And you can see we've put our, as I said to you, all we got to do once our long 2x10s was put on the sides was to put in, across I should say, sorry, the up and down strokes are 2x4s. And we'll get in and we can just show you that. You can see the 2x4s just linking this absolutely mega frame, and you can look how many all the way it goes down. This is absolutely awesome. It is an epic frame for an epic extension. That's what it is. Now, like I say, we've finished here. I have skipped ahead on the plans, so basically we will finish up bricking here and here, the same sort of thing. We do little bits around the sides, and then in the next set, yes, part 4, we do flip it over and start to really edge round our frame, ready for our cliffs and alike. So we do have a handful of parts left which will go to the build, I'm quite sure. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, we do have an outstanding bag one which is black Technic frames, quite big, and they do go, I believe it's in one of the later segments. I have looked forward, they are there, but why that's numbered one, I have no idea whatsoever. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this little video, I hope that you have. I hope I've not babbled on too much as I normally say. Please give us a thumbs up, hit that like button for me, always good for me and the channel. And if you want to follow us next time on this build or any of the others, then all you have to do is click on that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And finally, of course, anybody who watches this, as I say, any of my other little videos, thank you very, very much for watching. And I do hope we'll see you back here next time, here on Square Ghost and this epic extension to Hogwarts Castle. Anyway, you know the score, you know the drill. My name's Kev, I am Square Ghost, and I'll see you all on the flip side.